At this time, we would like to, first of all, thank Plattsburgh State and Mark Christensen for the use of
this is Calvin Castine. It's June 10th, 2003.
And at this time,
we're at the Plattsburgh State softball complex.
Coaches All-Stars. First, we'll announce
CVAC
the
senior game.
And if the girls announce it, please go out to the first baseline. And then the Division II All-Stars will follow. They'll go out to the third baseline. The Division I All-Stars from Beekmantown Central School, Jessica Cromie.
Jess Cromie from Beekmantown Central.
From Northeastern Clinton Central School, Lori Babby.
Lori Babby from Northeastern Clinton.
And also from Northeastern Clinton Central, Allison Weiss.
Allie Weiss from Northeastern.
From Peru Central, Jill Padula.
From Peru, Jill Padula. These are not the players that will be playing today necessarily. Some are. The seniors will be playing today. Teresa Collins.
From Plattsburgh High School, Debbie Davis.
Debbie Davis.
From Plattsburgh High School, Kayla Wallenhurst.
Kayla Wallenhurst.
From Saranac Central School, Marcy Everlith.
Marcy Everlith.
And from Saranac Lake Central, Danielle Granish.
And Danielle Granish. That's your Division I All-Stars.
And now the Division II
voted by
All-Stars.
The team
Valley,
managers, coaches. From Division II, we have Kelly Bedard.
From Lake Placid, Nicole Ottavinia.
Nicole Ottavinia.
From Mariah, Alicia Bryant.
Alicia Bryant, who is not here.
Krista Shippey.
Where is she? Krista Shippey.
From Seton Catholic, Erica Latour.
Erica Latour from Seton.
From Seton Catholic, Anne-Marie Baker.
Anne-Marie Baker, who is here as a senior.
From Ticonderoga, Katie Meserve.
Katie Meserve was also here as a senior.
Also from Ty, Tara Villardo.
Tara Villardo, a senior.
And also from Ty, Tassia Ozier.
Tassia Ozier is not here.
From these
she's also a senior,
ladies,
I believe.
The coaches then selected the all-CVAC team. And as these girls are announced, if they could come down towards the home plate area, please. From Northeastern Clinton, Lori Babby.
From Northeastern, this is the all-CVAC.
From
Lori Babby.
Clinton, Allison Weiss.
Allie Weiss.
From Plattsburgh, Debbie Davis.
Debbie Davis.
From Plattsburgh, Kayla Wallenhurst.
Kayla Wallenhurst.
From Saranac, Marcy Everlith.
Marcy Everlith.
From Osable Valley, Kelly Bedard.
Kelly Bedard.
From Ty, Katie Meserve.
Katie Meserve.
From Ty, Tara Villardo.
Tara Villardo.
And from Ty, Tassia Ozier.
Tassia Ozier.
And the player of the year as selected by the coaches, Mr. Keith Dolbeck from Ticonderoga.
The coach of the year. He's not the player of the year, he's the coach of the year, Keith Dolbeck.
And the outstanding player as voted on by the coaches from Ticonderoga Central School, Tara Villardo.
Tara Villardo. Ticonderoga. Hit about 570 during the season.
Prior to the start of the game, we got the Plattsburgh Press Republican photographer here. He can take some shots, ladies, hold still, and then we'll get going.
Where'd Mike go? There he is.
Division II team will be the visiting team and bat first. We'll bat all players in order and rotate positions and have a lot of fun.
Like that.
Thank you for coming and have fun.
Okay, CVAC senior game. Not all the seniors, but a good bunch of the seniors will be here for the senior game from throughout the CVAC. We had the boys match yesterday. We were unable to make that one. They had thunderstorms threatening and I had a pile of stuff to catch up. Keith Dolbeck, he replaces Tim McDonough as the coach of the year. Last year's coach of the year, Northeastern Clinton's Tim McDonough. Dolbeck, Ticonderoga team, had just one loss. They were the sectional champions. They defeated Northeastern, handed Northeastern Clinton their only loss. And we've been told that Dolbeck is retiring this year, so A lot of things contributing to his winning, but Ticonderoga had an outstanding team this year, and they went quite a ways behind Coach Dahlbeck. All right, taking pictures of the girls here, one at a time. And as soon as they get that done, we'll get this game underway. Okay, first pitch is underway here, 4:34, not bad, only 4 minutes behind. We're probably not going to be able to tell you who's fielding the ball because they'll be changing positions quite often. We do have a batting order, however. And if they stick to it, we should be all right. This is Tara Villardo. The player of the year hits it through the left side for a base hit. Villardo on base, where she has spent lots of time. Brings up her teammate, Katie Meserve, who hits it sharply to short. And to take the force, Meserve will reach on the fielder's choice. I'll bring up Lake Placid's Nicole Ottavinia. The Division II squad is batting 14 players, Division I 18 players. What they do is everybody who shows up, they write down their names, and as they write them down, they put them in as a batting order. So if you're number 18, don't take it personal, it just means that they wrote your name down last because they went through the list of players. You're just the last one they got to. Had nothing to do with ability, just went by, they grouped them according to schools. Hit to shallow right center, it's going to drop in. And we're going to have runners at first and second. One out here in the first inning. CVAC senior softball game. Svetlana Phillipson now from Lake Placid. And a pitch. High. Looks like Greg Perrin behind the plate. All the balls and strikes. David Doffix at third. Not sure who's at first here. Umping. Third, safe at third. I believe it's Bree Mott pitching for the Division I squad. Heather Ryan from Osable Valley up now with bases full and still just one out here in the first inning. Strike one. Hit to shallow right field, throw to second in time. They get the force, so that's two down. Run scores. That's three. Oh, wait a minute. Infield fly was called. Okay, they called an infield fly, I guess. So there was no force on. Players didn't realize that. So, the infield fly was called. I didn't hear it. So there was no force at second. So the batter was out. And they end up getting the runner from going to second who thought she was out. They get her on a tag out. Time had not been called. So one run for Division II. We're going to the bottom half of the first. Right at the bottom of the first, I think we've got a 1-0 score here. Debbie Davis is the batter from Plattsburgh High School. A Lake Placid pitcher, so I'm not sure if that's Phillipson or Ottavinia.
One ball, 2 strikes.
1-2 the count. We're hoping to stay for the entire game, but we are going to have to hit the road around 6 p.m. if not before. Big battle in firemen's softball this evening. Busco Depot team against the Altona veterans, and that's always a big battle. Ball 3. Aldovenia on the rubber here, I believe. Davis line shot, base hit. So Division 1 starts off the same way Division 2 did, with a base hit. And I'll bring up Kate Flynn, also from PHS. Plattsburgh High School Division 2, they finished, Division 1 they finished second, I should say, but they went on to win the Section 7 Class B title, defeating Northeastern right here at Davis is going to sneak into second base right here at Plattsburgh State Field. 1-0 is our score. I forgot they have a scoreboard here, so helps me if I lose track of the score, but it is 1-0. We're in the bottom of the first. Chopped to the left side. McNeil comes up with it, fires to first. And we have 1 out, and Davis advancing to third base. Potential tying run. Now Kate Tobrock, a lefty hitter, up for Division 1. Strike 1 called. Strike 2. High. Strike 3. That's 2 outs. Now Marcy Everlith, the catcher from Saranac, hits it to second. Loaded. And we're going to have a run in as Everlith reaches. Now Jen Freeman. Everlith will go to second. Go ahead run in scoring position. Pitch to Freeman, swing and a miss. Everlith sneaks up on third base and shut the camera off, and she snuck in there. Playing like this game meant something. Here she comes. She's going to score the go-ahead run in Division 1. Leads 2-1. 3-1 pitch. Strike 2. Ball 4. So Freeman gets a base on balls. And Tiana Gushlaw will step in. Another member of the Mischiefs. Chops it down the first base side. Over to first in time, so 2 for Division 1. They lead 2-1 as we go to the second inning. Okay, this is Katie Borat, I believe, at the plate. We figured out who the ump is at first base. It's Keith Rebedu. So we got Rebedu, Mendovic, and Perron as the umpires. Let's hit to center field. That's a base hit. And she's going to try to stretch it into 2, and she's going to be in there safe. So, lead off base hit. Gets her to second base. Now Kristen Prey will step in, also from All Sable Valley. 2-1 to score when the top half of the second inning. Foul tipped. Held up, the bat, ball hit the bat. Hit the short. Fire to Langlois, fire to third. It's going to be a runner at third with 1 out. Now Jamie Sears from Seton Catholic. Swings and misses, strike 1. 1-1. Looks like Dad's taking her picture. Foul tip, strike 2. Fair ball, fair ball. Rolled foul after it got by third, so it's an RBI single. A game-tying single for Sears. She's on at first. Now the Iceman's daughter, Anne Marie Baker, at the plate. Father Scott Baker is the Iceman. 3-0 pitch, ball 4. So Baker walks. She'll go to first. The run is at first and second, 1 out. And Caitlin Brandon, the batter. Here's the pitch. Dead ball. Hit her while she was in the batter's box. Strike 1. 2-2 is the score in the second. This could be trouble. Hit to right field. It's going to drop in. It's a fair ball. And we're going to have runners at second and third. And RBI for Brandon. Now Kristen Canning from NAC steps in. Hit to second. 2 outs. Another run scores. We'll bring up Krista Joubert. Swings. Strike 1. Comebacker. Over to first. For the out. 4-2, Division 2 leading Division 1 as we go to the bottom of the second. We're in the bottom of the second inning. 4-2 ball game. Katie O'Connell is the batter. Strike 2 on her. Hit to the right side. And Canning gets it into Bertrand. And he'll bring up Jamie Facto. Strike 1. Throw goes into center field. Joubert will toss it back in. 2 balls and a strike. Nobody out. The runner at second base. Tying run at the plate. Strike. Count is even at 2-2. Strike 3. 1 out. Now Beekman Town's Kerry Trumbull. Ball 1. Strike. Two and 1. Three and 1. Safe at third. One out. 4-2 the score in the second. Hit. Foul. Full count. Payoff pitch. Hit to short. Baker fires to first. It's a 4-3 game with the run in. Now Jamie Coupel. Gets it to Bertrand over to first for the out. It's a 4-3 game after 2 fulls. CVAC senior softball on Hometown Cable. We're in the 3rd inning. Ashley McNeil is just grounded out. And I'll bring up Madonna Bertrand. Also a Bobcat. Hit to third. 2 down. And we got a late arrival here. What team is she with? The Vikings. We got a Mariah player who arrived late, so I don't have a name for her. We'll try to find that out. We have a Mariah player who wasn't here when the lineups were written up. 0-2 the count. Foul ball. That's a fair ball. Nothing across. For Division II, it remains 4-3. We're going to the bottom of the 3rd. We're in the bottom of the 3rd. This is, what we got here? Kristen Hannon at the plate. She's hidden behind Coach Zaran. Strike called. Strike 2. She was ready to go back. Full count. Strike 3. 1 down. Now Monica Saroj. Strike 1. (4-3) the score. Foul tipped. Getting the signs from Coach McDonough down there. Chopped to second. The Mariah player tosses to first. It's dropped. Yeah, we got Saroj on. And Jill Padula, the Peru redhead, stepping in. Only senior from Peru here today. Strike 1. Out. Out. Saroj caught stealing. 2 down. Nice toss from the catcher. Not sure who's behind the plate. Might be Baker. It's a Seton uniform. I'm not sure who the Seton catcher was. I can't remember that far back. That was 2 weeks ago. I taped them against the tie. Line shot. That's a base hit. Gilbert will toss it in. Now Danielle Granish steps in. Potential tying run on board. Ball. Padula's going to keep going. She's going to be out. The ball was dropped. So, 4-3 the score in the 3rd inning. 2 outs. 1 ball to count. Ball 2. To 1 pitch, ball 3. 3-1 delivery is strike 2. Payoff pitch. Into play. Assisted at first by Sears. We're going to go to the 4th inning. Score holding at 3-2. Division 2 leading Division 1.
Alicia Bryant.
Okay, we have found out it's Alicia Bryant from Mariah. So we have her name now. This is, where are we here? This is top of the order. Or is it? Yeah, top of the order for Division 2, Tara Villardo. Hits it on the ground to third. Nice pickup. Fire to first in time. And the player of the year is out. 1 down. Now Katie Meserve steps in. Hits it sharply. Booted at short. No coach to holler at you today if you make a mistake. A lot of coaches here, but nobody gets too upset if the player makes an error today. So it's a good chance to have some fun. Ball 2. This is Nicole Ottavina. 1 on and 1 out in the 4th. Strike. 2. I had a pitch while I was writing down I wanted to make sure I didn't forget Bryant's name, so between pitches I was trying to write down her name, and the next pitch came in. It's a 3-2 count now. Coupel grabs it. 2 outs. Svetlana Philipson. Every team should have a Svetlana on it. Just a fun name to say, that's all. Just so all you folks out there, name your daughters Svetlana. 18 years from now, I want to have a team full of Svetlanas playing against each other out here. Right to third. Meserve is in. 2 outs. 4-3 Division 2 leading with a runner at third. It's high. Hit to short. First in time for the out. Nothing across for Division 2. It remains 4-3. Division 2 leading as we go to the bottom half of the 4th inning. This is Shannon Reynolds at the plate. She's leading off for Division 1. From Saranac Lake. Greenwich, Reynolds, Abrams, and Mott from Saranac Lake. We're in the second half of the ball game, bottom half of the 4th. 1-2 the count. Some players are heading out early. They got sports awards at some schools. It's hit up the middle. It's a base hit. We'll have to stay alert to check the uniform when the player steps up there. Reynolds singles to bring up Danielle Abrams. Pitch to her is ball one. Reynolds is back. Fouled off. Heads up over there. Potential tying run is in scoring position with nobody out. That's ball four. So Abrams will get a base on balls. Runners at first and second. And the pitcher Bree Mott. Mott at the plate. Strike one.
Yes, you did.
Strike. With 2 strikes on her, Mott will not be bunting, so she goes around to her natural side. Right-handed. 1 and 2 the count. And a pitch. In play. Advances the runners. Sears handles it unassisted. We have 1 out. Tying and lead runs in scoring position. 50 years from now, Dana Langlois will be sitting somewhere with her grandchildren on her lap saying, I remember the time that I batted 18th. I batted 18th. So don't complain if you're batting 9th. I batted 18th one time. Well, she is the 18th batter in the lineup for Division I. But as we said earlier, it has nothing to do with her hitting ability. It has everything to do with when they wrote down the names. They started with Plattsburgh, then Saranac, then Beekmantown, then Peru, and Saranac Lake. Then they got around to all the Northeastern players, and Dana's the only Northeastern player, so she got the pleasure of being written down 18th. And then when they decided to fill out a batting order, they said, well, why don't we go with that? It wasn't something they had planned on earlier. They just said, well, rather than juggle all these names around, let's just go with the way we've gotten them written. So we have a tie game here. Go-ahead run is at third. 1 out in the bottom half of the 4th inning. 4-4 the score in the 4th. Ball 4. So not only is it 4-4 in the 4th, it was ball 4. Apparently Debbie Davis and the rest of the Plattsburgh High School Hornets have departed. So the top 3 in the batting order are gone. Marcy Everlith is at the plate now for Division I. With Langlois at first. Who's at third here? Abrams, I guess. I don't think that's Mott. I think that's Abrams. Langlois will trot into second base. Here's the pitch. Everlith pounds it. Foul. Another one chopped. It's a fair ball. It's going to go all the way into right field. Langlois will score. 2 runs score. And Everlith ends up at second base. It's a 6-4 lead for Division I. Oh, they're really messing me up here. We got a Beekmantown player. I believe this is Trumbull. Everlith is going to leave. We got a runner for her. Or she's the catcher, gives us a speed up rule, so maybe she's not leaving. Strike. Runners from Saranac Lake, so maybe she is leaving. And the pitch. 3-1 pitch, ball 4. Trumbull walks, we'll have runners at the corners. Jamie Coupel, the batter. Strike 1. Double steal is on here. Here's the runner for Everlith. Makes it 7-4, and Trumbull ends up at third base. Hopefully we'll complete this game, otherwise we might just be among the people that leave early. There's a strike. We want to get that fireman's game in. Gets away, here comes a run, and Trumbull scores. Scoreboard says 9, now they change it to 8. I was wondering about that 9. That's why I was pointing out that that's what the scoreboard said. So it's 8-4, 2-2 the count. That's high 3, ball 3. Payoff pitch is hit back to the pitcher. 2 down. 2 down. Velardo ready to head for the dugout here. It's only 2. And it'll bring up, should be Hannon. Kristen Hannon. Strike 1.
Yes, you did.
2. One and 2. 2 and 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the 4th. Just missing. There'll be a full count. Velardo's pitch, strike 3, no. Inside, ball 4. So Hannon gets a base on balls. And Monica Serroge steps to the plate. Ball 1. We're going to the 5th. 5 big runs for Division I. They lead it 8-4 after 4 full. It's an all-red defensive team. Well, Padula's wearing blue and white, but she's got the red hair, so it makes it an all-red defensive team here. 4 Red Storm players, 4 Eagles, and 1 Indian, 1 little Indian defensively. Top of the 5th, it should be Heather Ryan leading off for Division II. She looks at strike 1. They've taken a run away from Division I. They're saying it's 7-4. Oh well. I thought the 8 was correct.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Chopped to third, over to first, in time, 1 down. Katie Barrett. Line shot. And she is on. We were zoomed in on her. We weren't able to chase that ball down, so we have no idea what happened, except that she has reached, and Kristen Prey is due up for Division 2. One on, one out. Strike one to count. No advance. 1-2 pitch, strike two. Let's correct that. 1-2 pitch, it's strike three. That was 1 ball, 2 strikes. That was the third strike. This is Jamie Sears. 5th inning, strike one. Slow roller, fire to first in time to get her. Nothing across for Division 2. Our score remains 7-4. Division 1 leads after 4.5 here on Hometown Cable. This is Jill Padula. Swings and misses a high one for strike one. Madonna Bertrand is on the pitching rubber for Division 2. Hit to second, to McNeil over to first for the out, and Padula is erased. Keep your helmet on till you're in the dugout. Up, ejector, throw her out. Well, one out. And let's see, Danielle Granish fouls it off, strike one. Just missing. 1-2 delivery. Strike three. 2 outs. And brings up Shannon Reynolds. Seven 4 in the bottom of the 5th. Hit to second. McNeil the first. 3 up, 3 down, nothing across for Division 1. We go to the 6th inning. 7-4, Division 1 leads. Okay, this is, let's see if we can figure out where we are. Anne-Marie Baker. That's right where we should be. And we are in the top of the 6th inning. Sarah's over for the catch. We got 1 out. Now Caitlin Brennan steps in. Strike one. 0-2 the count. Hit sharply to short. Nice pickup. Trumbo fire into first. We have 2 outs. Then I'll bring up Kristen Canning. That's hit to the left side. Off Dula's glove. And it's going to be a base hit. For Canning, that was too hot to handle. And Krista Jubert will step in now. Ball one, Canning will go to second base.
One ball.
And she'll go to third. 1-1 to count to Jubert. Fouled off. Strike 2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the 6th. 3-2. And a pitch to Jubert. Strike 3 looking. That's the 3rd out. It remains 7-4. We are going to the bottom half of the 6th. Danielle Abrams looks at one that's off the radar screen. Ball 1 from Bertrand. Jill Padula warming up behind us, so she'll be coming in to pitch the 7th for Division 1. Two-one pitch, in tight. 3-1. Getting late here. I want to get this game over with. I got to get to Scioto. That's ball 4. So we got a base runner in the name of Abrams. And Bree Mott, the batter. I'm sure Danielle Abrams would be interested in knowing that my daughter's name is Danielle and her son's name is Abram. So she almost like she's part of the family here. Danielle Abrams from Saranac Lake. 1-2 the count to Mott. 2-2. Abrams will go to second. Oh, hitter. Well, Abrams is on. Actually, it's Mott. Mott is on. Abrams at second already. Now Dana Langlois, who started the game batting 18th, she's now moved up to 11th in the batting order. And if they bat around again, she'll be no worse than 10th because another player has left. But in this go-around, she's number 11. The next go-around, she'd be at least number 10, so she's really making some progress here. Souvenir for a lucky fan. Oh, Iceman says, I don't want it. Don't want it. Hoping to get this one in. We have a big Firemen's Softball League battle in Scioto, so we have to get there. So this game has got to keep rolling here. It's ball. 3-1 count. Runners at first and second, nobody out. Ball 4. Langlois will come to first base. And we're going to have bases full. And Carrie Trumbull at the plate. Pitch to her is strike. Infield is coming in for a play at the plate. Hit sharply. McNeil's going to fire to first, to the plate, in time to Jubert. So it works. A hard, sharply hit ball, but McNeil was able to field it. Now Jamie Coupel. One out, bases full. Nice stop by Jubert. Hit up the middle. McNeil should have gone to first. It's a slow roller, should have gone to first, but nobody from the coaching staff was telling her to do so. So she looks up and follows orders. Gets a run in, makes it 8-4. And now Kristen Hannon will step in. And starting to look like this might be my last half inning. I may not get to see Division II bat in the 7th. Just one out. Foul ball comes up and hits her on the side of the helmet, the ear flap. It didn't bother me any. Bertrand delivers. Strike two. Tried to bunt again. Right on the line. It's a fair ball. Bryant fires it in. Second and third. Brings up Monica Seroj. Fouled off. Another run scores. 11-4 now. And another run scores. Full count. 12-4 the score. Another payoff. Foul ball. Strike three called. So let's go. Let's become swingers here. A 12-4 ball game. We don't need to be up there walking. Swing the bat. It's an all-star game. Now Jill Padula. She'll pitch the bottom of the top of the next inning. 2 outs. 1-1 to count. Two and one. Three balls and a strike. Payoff pitch. Three-two pitch. A little too high. He thought about it. A little too high. So Padula gets the walk. Now Danielle Granish. Strike one. McNeil knocks it down on her knees to first. Inning is still alive. Runners at the corners. Shannon Reynolds to the plate now. 10th batter of the inning, so Division I is batted around here in the bottom of the 6th. They lead 12-4 with 2 outs and runners at the corners. We're going to the 7th inning. Division I leading Division II CVAC Senior All-Stars here on Hometown Cable, viewer-supported television. All right, Padula is the pitcher, as we told you. Ashley McNeil, the batter. A whole bunch of All-Sable players departed between innings. Well, probably if people get on here, it may not finish this inning. Maybe they'll cooperate and go down 1-2-3. I'm sure that's Padula's idea. We've moved back to get closer to our escape route. That's ball 4 and a hit batter. So McNeil walks. She'll come to first. Madonna Bertrand steps in with her team down 12-4. High for a ball. It's going to be in play, no, in play, but Langlois is a little wary of that fence. A little wary of that fence, I should say. Langlois playing at third base, so she's usually on the receiving end of those long throws to first. Hit to short, jumbo to Kupal, look out. One out. Alicia Bryant from Mariah. Deep. I've never seen one hit out of here. That came pretty darn close. A well hit ball, the hit of the day from Mariah's Alicia Bryant. Bring up Tara Villardo. And the pitch, chopped through. Fire to the plate. Run scores. It's a 12-6 game. Villardo ends up at second. Katie Meserve takes a ball. Villardo goes to third. I'm really stretching it here. I want to get to that game in Scioto. Really stretching my time here. In time, fire to the plate. Would have been a nice double play to end it. Run scores. Meserve is out. 12-7 to score. Nicole Altavinia at the plate. Svetlana Philipson on deck. Padula. Ball one. Ball two. Nobody on base. Strike. 2-1. Three and 1. Strike two. 3-2, full count. Possibly the last pitch of the game. We can hope here. We can hope. And it's ball four. So Altavinia walks and Svetlana Philipson will step in. Remember, 18 years from now, we're expecting to see a whole team full of Svetlanas out here. So all you people who are having babies this year, I want to come back here in 2021 and see a lot of Svetlanas playing. Could be trouble. Fire to first in time for the out. We're out of here. Division 1 wins at 12-7, and that's the way it was. CVAC Senior Softball. Thanks for watching, and for those of you supporting Hometown Cable's ongoing efforts.